I think I've always wanted to commit myself to another soul.
Ready?
I think I can safely say my plan turned out rather splendidly.
I love you beyond comprehension. I adore your pure-hearted dedication to being the best version of yourself each and every day, so that you may lift up and empower those around you and make the world a better place.
There could be a love no more worthy than you. To summon as one word seems an insult to the indescribable ocean that is my utter everything for you. You have a tenderness within you that softens the people around you. Your tact and consideration heals the hearts of sorrowful souls. And your willingness to grow and embrace the man you are is one of your most beautiful aspects. I don't love you with my heart and my mind. I love you with my soul, in case my mind forgets and my heart stops.
of my soul, my boo, and my act. Fellowship of
placed on top, he promises to unite and protect. Mitchell Anthony Colgans, do you willingly and lovingly pledge yourself to Eliza Margaret Boogle in the union of marriage for time and eternity?
I do.
Eliza Margaret Boogle, do you willingly and lovingly pledge yourself to Mitchell Anthony Colgans in the union of marriage for time and eternity?
My darling Bubbles, I love you beyond comprehension. I adore your pure-hearted dedication to being the best version of yourself each and every day, so that you may lift up and empower those around you and make the world a better place. You have encouraged me to grow beyond what I thought I was capable of, and you have made me a happier man than I ever imagined was possible. I am so incredibly excited and grateful that I get to share my life with you, and that we can continue to grow together in our fortress of well-being and salvation. If, by my life or death, I can protect you, I will. We will all verily abide by the will of God.
Mine's just a little bit longer. I do apologise. So while this is a most joyous occasion, I feel the need to start my vow on a more somber note for you to appreciate how I came to understand the idea of true love, of a soul-entwining devotion that can be shared between people. Seeing the grief that befell my family after the passing of my mother at such a young and vibrant age, I saw the depth of love that a marriage must hold to leave such a distinct and powerful impact. Since then, my only selfish wish to God was to be presented the opportunity to achieve a bond just as deep. Because pain only ever comes from love. And a love like that, even for a moment in time, is worth every tear and every longing memory. That is the love that I feel for you. To sum it as one word seems an insult to the indescribable ocean that is my utter everything for you. I am forever grateful that in my life, my dad showed me such a blessing. His complete admiration and devotion to my mom was in every word he ever spoke of her, and in the sparkle of his eyes when he thought of her memory. And from my understanding of love, she would have welcomed you into our family, because who could not? Knowing how you have provided a space for me to be the best person I've ever been, and who continues to adore me more each passing day over the last 7 years. There could be a love no more worthy than you. You have a tenderness within you that softens the people around you. Your tact and consideration heals the hearts of sorrowful souls. And your willingness to grow and embrace the man you are is one of your most beautiful aspects. From your endless patience and grace of character, I have learnt to be proud of myself, not in a way that reflects moments of success in careers or academia, but in the way I embrace the beauty within all people and creatures, and the way I look at the world with curious eyes. You've taught me to appreciate who I am in a way I never envisioned I was capable of. I didn't love you because I was lonely. Far from it. I was at peace in my own world, wrapped in the comfort of solitude. But then you appeared, like a comet streaking across my night sky. Your presence was more than just a spark. It was a blaze that lit up my entire existence. You made me open my eyes again, to see the world in vivid colour, to feel the life pulsing around me. With you every day is a revelation, a journey into a world I never knew existed. Losing you would be unimaginable, because you're in every breath within my lungs and every way I look upon the universe. From the moments we have shared thus far, my world has been forever shifted, tilted, and shaded into a picture that always has you in it. And I cannot begin to express the immeasurable blessings that led you to tether to my soul. If everything seems dark, look again, because you may be the light. I once had 1,000 desires, but in my one desire to know you, all else melted away. I don't love you with my heart and my mind. I love you with my soul, in case my mind forgets and my heart stops. And so, Munches, my sweet love, I promise to always grow and improve my character for the betterment of our marriage and the world. I promise to be a ray of sun in the weather that is life and always endeavour to spread joy to our lives. I promise to never let you go, to fight for us above all else. And lastly, I promise to create a space for you to always be seen, appreciated, accepted, and supported. For as you are my home, such it is that I will make one for you. We will verily abide by the will of God.
So you will now tie them up. Kiss the bride.
singing in front of other people, so if I'm a bit shaky, it's just the nerves. Once a lass met a lad, "You're a gentle one," said she. "In my heart I'd be glad if you loved me for me. You say your love is true, and I hope that it will be.
I'd be sure if I knew that you loved me for me.
Could I be the one you're seeking? Will I be the one you choose? Can you tell my heart is speaking? My eyes will give you clues."
What you see may be deceiving. Truth lies underneath the skin.
Hope will blossom by believing the heart that lies within.
I'll be yours. Together we shall always be as one. If you love me for me.
Who can say where we'll go? Who can promise what will be? But I'll stay by your side if you love me for me. If you love me for me. All those days watching through a window, all those years outside looking in, all that time never really knowing just how blind I've been. Now I'm here blinking in the starlight. Now I'm here, suddenly I see. Standing here, it's all so clear. I'm where I'm meant to be. And at last I see the light. And it's like the fog has lifted. And at last I see the light. And it's like the sky is new. And it's warm and real and bright, like the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything looks different now that I see you.
Days chasing dark daydream, all those years living in a blur, all that time never truly seeing things the way they were. Now she's here, shining in the starlight. Now she's here, suddenly I know. If she's here, it's crystal clear. I'm where I'm meant to go. And at last I see the light. And it's like the fog has lifted. And at last I see the light.
And it's like the sky is blue. And it's warm and real and bright. Like the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything looks
different now that I see. Now that I see.
First, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's come along tonight and made it possible, especially all the wonderful people backstage. Grandma, props to you. And we extend our love to those who send it from afar and couldn't be here tonight. So I've always gone first to deliver speeches, but normally it's because I volunteer to break the ice. But today I didn't. I was selected as the charismatic one to get things rolling. I'm honoured. So my name is Rhiannon, and as most of you know, I'm lucky enough to be the sister of the bride. You may also know me as the redhead. Hello. I'm supposed to keep things light and breezy, so I'll get the emotional stuff out of the way pretty quickly, and then we'll soften the blow with some sincere but comedic banter. So our dad has always been known to be a bit of a romantic, though to the outside world you may not see it. That's just probably because you don't see him. He and Mum had a marriage to be revered, and so has he again with dear, patient Monique. Eliza and Mitch, Mum would be so proud to see how you have strived to nourish the relationship and marriage that you have. I know I admire the trust, love, and passion that you both have for one another. Okay, that's enough feelings. Mitch, I would warn you against Eliza's more challenging qualities, but I know you wouldn't even see them. You see the best in her, and you have the patience and steadfastness to love her regardless, and to laugh in the more trying times. I'm so grateful to know that she has a man like you walking by her side. And as you know, Daniel is very grateful to have you hanging around too. But what of these more challenging qualities, you may ask? Well, let me tell you this. This woman is the most strong-willed woman I know. Ask anybody. But with that comes a woman who won't be told she can't do something and who stands up for justice. This woman has serious OCD. Like, that's my seat in the car. I must have something on my feet, and pizza must be symmetrical level OCD. But with that comes incredible planning skills and organisation skills that lead to an amazing trip to Melbourne, where we always knew where we were going next, how we would get from A to B, and where the best food was going to be. This girl researched the heck out of that trip. Now, that's not to say that theory is as valuable as experience, because we certainly took a few wrong trains to get to a really sketchy part of Melbourne at like 10 o'clock at night, only to be stuck in the rain, miss the train, and just sit there laughing. Also hungry. The restaurant we were meant to go to closed. It was way too late, I tell you that. So through all of that, all we could do is laugh. That trip to Melbourne is one of my favourite memories with you, because I got to see how all those virtues that peeved me off as a child have matured into this woman of greatness, my friend. Eliza is also known to be sensitive, but with that comes love, compassion, and a desire to understand every person and animal around her. If your heart is hurt or you need a hug, she will always have a shoulder or an embrace for you. Thank goodness your love language is physical touch, Mitch, otherwise you'd be up Struggle Street. Anyhow, you guys are the perfect match. You bring out the gems in one another, and you pave the way for your dreams together. Thank you so much for this spectacular wedding. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to do something a bit different. Can't wait for more fun with you both. To Mitch and Eliza.
Charismatic, that's why I went second, so bear with me. Good evening. My name is Ben, and I have the honor of being Mitchell's groomsman. On behalf of Mitch and Eliza and myself, I'd like to thank you all for coming here today to celebrate this momentous occasion. And it's a great pleasure to be here with you all. I've known the happy couple since high school, and I can honestly say that they are some of the most intelligent people I know, and it's a privilege to stand by their side as they embark on this beautiful journey. I really got to know Mitch on a school trip in Japan. Similar to Arman, we bonded over our love of food and trying anything new on the menu. Since then, Mitch has graduated uni as an engineer with a published research paper and is capable of coding a program to provide Queensland its energy. However, at heart, Mitch is also one of the silliest, light-hearted and easygoing individuals I know. But mostly, Mitchell is a great friend to have known and had over the years, both in and out of school. I remember in high school the first time Mitch told me about Eliza. He went on and on about how awesome he thought she was, while a big, goofy smile spread across his face, which, retrospectively, was because he had just met his best friend for life. And his smile was understandable too, because he was right, Eliza is awesome. Eliza has always been very artistically talented in drawings and performing in theatre productions. More recently, she continues her studies in midwifery. All the while, her bubbly personality can always be seen by the big smile across her face. However, I think we can all agree that together, over the years, we have all seen both those smiles get a whole lot brighter as they have both grown and supported each other, leading us to today. Mitchell and Eliza, today symbolizes a new chapter in your lives, and I'm sure that the future will bring many ups and downs. However, you are the company that you keep, and I know that together, you will be capable of overcoming them, not to mention your fantastic choice of friends will always be there to support you. You are both such an inspiration and make me strive to be a better man. So moving forward, I can't wait to grow, support, and laugh alongside you. So today, we're not just celebrating their love, but also the incredible bond of friendship that has brought us all together. So let us raise our glasses, if you have them, and send our love to the happy couple and all the best.
Art for family, it's unconditional. It's with me wherever I go. And I guess I feel like a bit of an imposter standing up here. After high school, our friendship drifted apart naturally as I moved to Brisbane, and shortly after, Mitch and Eliza moved to Townsville. And our lives just went on, as life does. And we didn't talk much since then. You know how life gets. But 2 days ago was the first time I saw Eliza in 6 years. 6 years feels like an eternity in our 18 years of friendship. And it still felt like day one. It still feels like that first day of preschool where we met and we knew we would become friends for life. Eliza, you hold the most special place in my heart. You have always been a guiding light, a beautiful force of nature, and a fierce lover. You light up any room you walk into, and you feel like sunshine. You care so much about the people in your life, a true empath. You welcome anyone with open arms, and you never judge a soul. I love that about you. Adrian raised you to be the most strong, intelligent, and independent woman I know. From dancing in your living room with little Tom, we would always drag him in to play the man whenever we played dress up or getting married. He probably hated it. To sharing many moments with Rhiannon. We would always look up to her, and we always said we wished to be like Rhiannon. She was just the cool older sister. We shared our entire childhood together, side by side, and that says a lot. I can't explain it, but you're always in my heart. You're my family. And on the most special day today, I know Jo's right by your side, and she would be so proud of the woman you are today. And I know you are the best counterpart to Mitch. I'm so unbelievably happy that you found each other, and your journey of love is only just beginning. Mitch, I know we've only known each other for a short amount of time. From playing in our high school band, Music Academy, you're always the cool drummer guy, by the way, to our leadership endeavours we experienced together. You are nothing short of an incredibly kind, intelligent, and cheeky guy, and I love how well you compliment my best friend. I know you will love and protect her for life. So here's to Mitch and Eliza, a love to last a lifetime.
I'll be honest, I was meant to write my speech when I got down here, but we got a little bit tied up, so I'll have to wing it. So once again, I'll jump on the bandwagon of saying thank you to everyone for coming tonight. One for you, Eliza. You look stunning. I've never seen you in a dress without any glasses. And don't put them back on. No. I've known Mitchell for quite a number of years, and Eliza, out of all the men I've ever seen you go, oh, I actually might like him. Nah, not even a percentile of that man there. And like Maddy said, dressing up and doing those weddings with you, I'm so happy you picked a better looking bloke than me. Just easily. And he's a bit taller too, so easier to dance with. But on a more serious note, Eliza, you're an amazing lady, strong-willed, passionate, very patient, I'll give you that, very patient. Rather stubborn, as most of you would know if you knew her. Yeah, it's a lot of words said to go that far against her. So, but it's a great trait about you, because it makes you you, and no one's ever going to change you, and don't let it. To Mitchell, mate, I wish you all the best. You're a great bloke. I said that, but there's not much else to say about you. You're a really good fellow. So thank you for all coming, and I really hope this relationship you guys have built will last an eternity. And I'd like to leave with some words that I can't claim to be my own, but some wisdom that really is good, I think, anyway. So it's not always about the quantity of time you guys will always be able to spend together, but the quality of the moments. And I think it's really important that you guys spend very good moments together and cherish them, like today. So thank you.
I'd actually like just to start by acknowledging the Walgarookapa people and the Bindal people on whose land we come to celebrate Mitchell and Eliza's marriage. It's lovely to be here with you all, to be able to do that and acknowledge and celebrate this union between these two. It's been a really wonderful journey as Mitchell's dad to watch him grow from a calm but sometimes adventurous baby into a strong and capable man. Most of you know this man as Mitch, but for a long time we knew him as Chili, a play on the second part of his name rather than the first. It's something he earned after a misadventure in a veggie garden before he could even walk very much. One day while we were weeding and harvesting in the veggie garden, Mitchell explored a lovely bush with bright red fruit. After crushing a few in his chubby little hands, shoving them in his mouth, rubbing his face and eyes, he let out an excruciating wail to let us know that he discovered what bird's eye chilies were. So we felt that he definitely earned the name Chili after that, and it stuck with him for many years. But testing the properties of chilies isn't the only thing he has done thoroughly. He and Eliza have thoroughly explored what it means to be in a committed relationship. I had the pleasure of meeting Eliza in high school and watched the romance begin and blossom between Mitchell and Eliza during the end of high school and afterwards. I've been impressed at how their relationship has deepened and matured. I've watched the efforts they have put in to ensure a healthy relationship, giving each other space and respecting each other's needs. I think that mindfulness has set them in good stead for a long, healthy and happy marriage. And along with my partner Justine and Mitchell's brother Jordan, who's very sorry he couldn't make it today, I wish them all the best in the years to come. To Mitchell and Eliza.
I'm thinking, wow, most of what I was going to say has been said. I'm Mitchell's mum. I'd really like to say to everyone, thank you for coming here today on a really special day. And I'd like to acknowledge the individuals' families within this. So we have the Buckle family, and there's quite a lot of Buckles here. We have Monique as the brand, and then we have the Scoss family. And you guys have been amazing. And then on Mitchell's side of the family, we have the Dennis family. And with the Dennis family, we now have Justine. And then there's my family, which is the House family. And then the O'Connor family as my partner. And I guess my message is we're now a huge blended family. And isn't that amazing when you look at all the people in this hall? And this is only a very small portion of that blended family we now have. So welcome all. I'd really like to just point out to this community the effort my family's gone to. So my mum and dad and Keith have travelled from Noanga up in southwest WA. And that is and has been an enormous effort. And it shows the solidarity my parents put in marriage. So it's just something for me that was really important that I wanted to acknowledge. And like Andrew, wanted to acknowledge that Jordan can't be here today, which is a pity, but he has other commitments. Now we get down to the adult stuff. So Mitchell, house family, we have a tradition, and I have to continue the tradition, which is the bedroom. So my father gave this to all 6 siblings, so you get it too. So the bedroom is not just about sex. Rather, it represents the importance of resolving your differences before the lights are turned off. Doing this is something that will help ensure a healthy marriage. Don't go to bed feeling hurt, angry, or unhappy. Communicate with each other in the spirit of love and openness. Done a lot of reflection, been asked to do a talk. So I have a few more thoughts and advice on marriage. As you know, I'm a professional woman, been the breadwinner, and also fiercely independent. Seems to be a house trait, so I think you're going to have it. I'm sorry, Mitchell. I've never fitted in with I just lost it. I've never fitted in with the conventional culturally assigned roles, and perhaps now I'm being outspoken, but I speak out of love and caring. I would like to remind you both of the 5 languages of love. Words particularly. Words are such an important component of love. It takes 10 positive affirmations to undo 1 negative. And you can't take back something once it's said. Words said are never forgotten. So make sure you are considerate of each other's love languages and don't let your love tanks run dry. Once they're empty, it's very hard to fill. So on that serious note, I would like to wish you lasting love as you negotiate the challenges of life, love, and marriage, and that it remains yours, and also a safe haven. So welcome to this extremely large and extended blended family that you have. There we go.
So I met Eliza studying together at uni, and I really couldn't be more grateful to have been invited into such a beautiful person's life. I remember being really nervous to approach her in class because she just always seemed so confident and focused on her work. And I was scared. And then we finally had the chance to talk, and she was just the easiest person to talk to in the world. We talked and talked about 100 different topics until she invited me over for, unsurprisingly, a play date for our cats. And we just hit it off because, as I'm sure all of you know, she is such an easy person to be yourself around. The kindness and thoughtfulness that she puts into her friendships is unmatched and always leaves me a little in awe. She radiates such a kind and loving energy, always trying to put more joy and acceptance out into the world. She's the first person in the room to put her hand up when someone is in need and never asks for anything in return. Getting to know Eliza and building the friendship we have today has been an honour, and I could not ask for a more loving friend. And as I got to know Eliza, I heard so much gushing about Mitch that by the time I finally met him, I wasn't entirely convinced she hadn't made him up. She was happy to tell anyone around her about all the thoughtful things that Mitch had done, or the kindness that he had shown towards the people in their lives, and even just the silly little moments that they had together. And all these stories had just built up such a high image in my head of who this man was that I truly could not believe he could live up to it. And then he did. Mitch welcomed me into his life with open arms and a lot of jokes, and I found myself always leaving their house with a big smile on my face. Mitch more than matched the kindness that Eliza had shown to me, and it was no surprise why they fit so well together. There was never a hesitation from him to treat me with the same kindness and affection that Eliza had, even when he didn't know me as more than, Eliza's friend. Mitch is such a warm person, not only for his kindness, but for his ability to fill any room with laughter and joy. I feel very lucky to have had the opportunity to get to know him, first through Eliza's eyes, and then through my own. And I'm so fortunate to be standing here with both of you tonight. From the moment that I saw Eliza and Mitch together, the love they have for each other was so clear for anyone to see. And the more that I was privileged to get to know both and hear about their journey from friendship to love and now to marriage, it was like reading a fairy tale. I could not imagine two people who are more in love and more ready to take this step in building a life together, full of love, friendship, and devotion.
Hello, everybody. I'd like to be the fifth person to welcome you all to this wonderful day and celebrate the two wonderful people who we all love, obviously, so much. I met Eliza through our nursing and midwifery degree as well. One day after class, I was walking to my car, minding my own business, when this incessant little woman chased me down and forced me to become her friend. I joke, of course. We walked silently within each other's vicinity until she caught up to me and we got to talking. And talking and talking and talking. In fact, on the first day that we properly met outside of class, we talked outside in the blazing sun for about 2 hours. It felt like I had known her my whole life, or perhaps in a past life. Looking back, I can see that neither of us really wanted to stop talking that day. So we didn't. In fact, we haven't stopped talking since. We very, very quickly became best friends. And it didn't take me long to see that Eliza is a kind, generous, quirky little goofball. She is unfailing in her efforts to always apply herself to her relationships, and she has taught me so much about what it means to be a friend. Mitch came a little bit later. I had heard a lot about him before I actually met him, and to be honest, I kind of wished he was Eliza's imaginary boyfriend, so I might have this wonderful woman all to myself. Sorry, Mitch, neither of us wanted you in the picture. But I learned to share her, begrudgingly, because no one else makes her happier than you do, Mitch. You're a golden retriever husband through and through. You are bright, kind, and caring, and the perfect match for Eliza in every single way. You are intelligent, thoughtful, kind-hearted, and a touch of a dork. A lot of a dork. Together, you guys complete each other. I am honoured that you think of me as a worthy friend of Eliza, and I am excited to spend many, many more years fighting over who gets the first hug from our wife. I love you both. To Mitch and Eliza.
I don't know about embarrassing stories, but I'll keep it light. Mitchell lived in a land of rolling hills in a rather quaint and sleepy town, exploring and growing in the land of the Shire with family and friends and eventually another. He found his fair maiden and mates they became. It was easy to see the great couple they made. Reluctantly venturing from the comforts of home, he set out to adventure, to learn and to hone. In a fiery land, a great battle took place, with lectures, teachers, and short times he did face. With years that passed, the battle concluded, and we heard murmurs of rings and the girl of his dreams. Now, much like Tolkien described them in words, like hobbits we're dressed. Let's face it, we're nerds. But in all seriousness, I'm over the moon for the both of you, a pairing that complements that of each other. We have known each other for a long time, Mitchell, well before either of us remember. From the tyre swing at the beach house at Bramston Beach and tearing around the tricycles in Wandekla, to the pizza nights in Yungaburra and the Dungeons and Dragons under my garage. We have certainly had some awesome times growing up, and I'm so glad that we continue to make memories that honour our big kid spirits. Even better, the fact that you have found another big kid to share your closest memories in the inevitable future antics. Your caring, selfless, and mildly boisterous nature, and certainly the driving force behind many of our adventures and experiences. I look forward to the many to come. Through meeting in high school and becoming friends through Mitchell and music, you have become one of our merry band overnight, Eliza. Your ability to enjoy and put up with our craziness is certainly one of the many reasons we have long considered you part of the gang. Whether it's gaming, Dungeons and Dragons, or our many catch-ups over the years, it's always a pleasure to have the energy, friendship, kindness, and voice of reason that you bring to any occasion. It is this and much more that gives me absolute confidence in your unity, to cherish and be the best part of each other's lives. I wish you all the happiness and good fortune possible for your continuing journey together. As you continue to venture as one, you are both bringing out the best in each other, and I look forward to seeing what the future holds. And who knows, maybe one day you'll return to the Shire and settle in your very own Bag End. Thank you.
Hello everyone, sorry I'm a little bit sick. I'm Marni, I am the maid of honour here. I'm sorry, I thought we were introducing ourselves like that. I've had the pleasure of knowing Mitchell my whole life as his baby sister. And I've known Eliza since 2017 when she started to bring joy into my brother's life. So I was too young and naive at the time to understand their very obvious and over-the-top flirting. What I did know is that Eliza was the older sister I'd always wanted. So you can imagine how overjoyed I was when they got together and it was actually official. And now it's been an absolute pleasure to see this connection shared between our two families. Mitchell and Eliza, it has been a joy and a privilege to watch your relationship. You started as amazing people and you've only grown more kind, considerate, and beautiful in your unity. As my brother and sister-in-law, you have always been there for me, always provided a safe and welcoming place, always encouraged free thought and expression, and always shared your wisdom and experience. You bring so much to the people and world around you, and I hope you can look around the room today and see how loved and appreciated you are. It is so exciting to hear your dreams of your future together and to look forward to sharing a small part of that with you. Whatever you end up doing, I know you will do it with passion and love, and the world would be a privilege to hold children raised by such amazing parents if you should choose that path. There are so many things I could say to you both today. It has been so exciting to see you formally and publicly recognize your love and commitment to each other. You are amazing role models and such treasured family. I love you both so much. In the words of Galadriel, may you each be a light for one another when all other lights go out.
I thought other people would bring up embarrassing things, so I thought I was being nice, but I should have put them in. Yes, good evening all. My name is Rio. I'd like to welcome you also to this joyous occasion and for sitting through another Groomsman speech. I first met Mitchell way back when in primary school, but he was just some weird kid who ate birds' eggs. That's a bit embarrassing, I guess, but it wasn't until far later in high school where his reputation recovered, where I was okay to be friends with him, and we bonded over casual, highly competitive handball. Yes, and around the same time, I happened to be studying music theory, a little bit of a nerd, at the same house as Eliza. And so while I was sitting in the corner in my little transposing cadences or whatever, she was there with her beautiful singing voice, which, as we've all just heard, has only gotten better. Unbeknownst to me at the time, and I think everyone else, is that these two paths were soon destined to meet, and that almost a decade we'd be here where we are now. And yes, in the years following that, we all left school, and I found myself here in Townsville studying at university with these two. As broke uni students, we founded together so we could split a packet of 2-minute noodles 3 ways. And from that share house, I had front row tickets to watch these two grow, not only as people, but as a couple. I believe Eliza's effect on Mitchell is immeasurable. He has gone from a happy, easygoing individual to a happier, easier-going individual who has now graduated with 2 degrees, runs marathons around the country for fun, has written scientific papers with the CSI of Roe, and has become an accomplished bouldering champion. I do not think I have ever seen 2 people more dedicated to each other, who have put in the effort to deeply understand the values and beliefs of the other, and who have striven to build their best future together. I think we could all learn something from them. I'm so glad to count you among my closest friends, and I'm so sorry for everyone else for making you clap again. But here's to the newlywed couple. Enjoy your +2 bonus to armor class for the next 7 days, as well as my heartfelt congratulations.
Evening all. Short and sweet. Thanks to all the people who do the food and the catering and stuff. I don't think there's enough thanks given for that sort of thing. It's a tremendous amount of work to do that. And so thanks, Marg and Associates. Much appreciated. Thanks, Leader. Really appreciate it. I'd like to thank you all for coming this evening. It's a good thing when 2 people set off to face life challenges and rewards together. Mitchell and Eliza have done just that. We all here offer our sincerest best wishes for their happy and prosperous future. That's it, sure.
Hello. I'm kind of sad I went last because I was trying not to cry that whole time. I wanted to keep this short because you've heard from a few people here, and I think what resonates the most is that you're both amazing people at the core. Up, right, talk into the microphone. I did write a speech because I wanted it to be short, and then I see you both and you're just absolutely pure souls. I remember when I first met you together, not just Mitch, when we were playing D&D, being total nerds. Yes, there's lots here. And I just realised that you were just perfect for each other. And I was like, that's it. That's their life partner. They're on their journey together. And they were like, no. I'm like, yeah. That's a thing. And I suppose the one thing I wanted to say, and I have to read it because I won't say it right otherwise, is may you both always find kindness, acceptance, and patience for each other, even when it is peaceful, but especially when it is dark and when it is rocky. And like someone very kindly said, may each other be the light that leads your way, because you will find it. I love you both very much. To Eliza and Mitch. Woo!
We'll have a little break just for a few minutes for everyone to grab some drinks, some food, anything, and then we'll have the cake cutting ceremony as well to finish up and wrap up the evening. Thank you again, and thank you, Eliza and Mitch, for bringing everyone here together for this wonderful day. I think it's been such a special celebration of who you two are as individuals and then also together as a couple, and I'm sure everyone here really looks forward to just walking alongside you for the next chapter of your lives as well. So thank you guys again.
Bye.